Hey, Daily Dose of Dawn here, and I am out riding my bike today. I actually rode my bike and went to the coffee shop downtown, little Cuban coffee shop where I sit outside with a good friend of mine and had some really deep and meaningful conversation with her, which was awesome, and then got back on my bike and was riding the Greenway, which here in Amelia Island, and I've lived in this area for since 1994, so almost 30 years, and have been riding my bike around the island for most of that time, sometimes once or twice a week. This is the Greenway here. It's a beautiful conserved area where there's lots of critters and a stream, part of a creek that runs through it, and I've seen bunny rabbits and of course lizards and butterflies and egrets and blue herrings and turtles. Right here is a turtle, little guy. Where is he? Is he there? There he is. Little turtle. We have a lot of those turtles at my shotgun club, so I see them a lot, but I love the bunnies. I have coyotes here too. One time I was riding my bike through the Greenway and I saw two coyotes just standing in this path, totally watching me coming, but they went in the woods when I got closer. But I wanted to say to you today, I don't have my little book with me, but it's been probably 6 to 8 months since I rode my bike. And seeing that I used to do it once or twice a week, and that I do love it, and I do love nature, and I do love the Greenway. You know, what happens in our lives when we end up not doing something that we love? And for me, I get busy. I end up doing other things. Do I forget? I don't think I forget. I never really forget. But I prioritize other things. And I've learned both through my life and through helping others that we make time for the things we want to make time for. If you find yourself making an excuse, too busy, don't have enough time, don't have enough money, don't have enough energy, you're making an excuse, because guess what? We do make time for what we want to make time for. We do have the energy for what we want to have the energy for. We do have the money for what we want to have the money for. That's just fact. If you are honest with yourself and really look at your life, you're spending time doing something. And whatever that something is, it could be a habit that's so ingrained that you don't know how to break it. It could be caught in belief patterns, victim mode, self-sabotaging behavior, or just habits of like, every morning I do blah, 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 blah. Every night after work, I go to the local bar to see my friends. I don't have time to go to the gym, but you do have time. I don't have time to go on my bike. You do have time. I don't have time to go for a walk in nature. You do have time. It's just deciding what you're going to swap out for it, because whatever's winning over it, you've decided that's what you have time for. So it's part of being mindful. It's part of being deliberate. It's a part of stopping in your life and saying, who am I? I only have so many days in my life. I only have so many years in my life. I only have this one life to live. How do I want to live it? And you stop and you make some of those decisions and you say, I love nature, or I love going to the gym. I love going to the beach. I love going to the mountains. I love kayaking. I love fishing. I love being in shape. I want a long, healthy, active, fit life. And when you start to set your intentions, you have to get clarity first about who you are, because everybody's different. Some people might hate nature and hate the bugs and hate the heat and whatever else. Some people might hate bicycling. So everybody's different. So it's okay to be who you are and figure out who you are and find your uniqueness. You can write down your preferences and then you decide. I got this pizza pie, like these pieces of a pie throughout your day. That's a clock. And you go, okay, I'm spending this time doing this, this, and this. I'd rather spend it doing this. Or maybe you wouldn't rather spend it doing the other thing. but you can make time for what you want to make time for. That's what I want to say to you today. Hope you're having a wonderful day and having a great evening, and I'll chat with you again in the next Daily Dose of Dawn.